Hello, hi guys, welcome to day 242. Yes, it's FUN-xercise time again as usual, 30 minutes of cardio, and the remaining time today is upper body. So let's flex some pecs. Wait, can I flex my pecs? Oh yeah, a little bit. Not so good. My left is still better, damn it. My right side has no definition. Somehow my left pecs is definitely more defined, but the one on my right is not moving. Oh god. Shit, I need to keep pushing on my right. Anyway, so today, muscle exercise. Hi guys, hi Danny, thanks for watching. So let's go today. Yeah, it's a bit late, now it's about 10:21. So I should exercise. Let's start. Okay, let's not waste any more time. So again, thank you so much. Konbanwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadika, pamahao, 谢谢你们收看. So I've just upgraded to my iOS 13. Yeah, there's a lot of upgrades, some changes, and I kind of like the interface somewhat. Slight small glitches. There's still some things in the iOS 13 that I have problem with in terms of some of the formatting, and some of the app kind of don't work anymore in iOS 13, so it's like, oh shit, my lovely calendar app called Helvetica, which I've been using for years, and it has a lot of very clean structure, and I love that calendar. It's not working now. So I have to put it aside. I'm not uninstalling it yet. Let's see if some future build or maybe there's an update to the app and make it work. So my friends were asking me, is iOS 13 stable? So far so good, it didn't crash, but some app has not been updated to the latest, so it crashed and doesn't work, okay? Or the layout's a bit weird, stuff like that. So far, I tried to find alternative calendar app. I don't use the original one because it's kind of lacking in some features that I like, okay? So I found this thing called Awesome Calendar. I think the name called Awesome because literally there's a lot of awesome features on it. So I was trying this afternoon a bit of the Awesome Calendar. It's a bit packed with a lot of features, maybe a bit too much. It's not very clean, the interface. I mean, a little bit cluttered it feels. But let's see how it goes, okay? I think as all things in life, change is inevitable and you just have to go with change. And talking about change, so today's topic, yes, my mom's hoarding issue, because this morning I was at my mom's place helping her to pack her kitchen because she's moving, downsizing to a smaller house from current 4A, kind of like 4 room flat to a 2-room flat. Basically just one room only and a kitchen, and that's it. And of course the toilet. And so I'm like trying to help her, and oh my god, the anguish between back and forth. And that's how I realized also a lot of my hoarding problem when I was younger came from my parents, because they have been hoarding. Actually, I thought about this issue many months ago, I think. Anyway, so again, thank you so much guys. Hi, konbanwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadika, pamahao, 谢谢你们收看. Thanks for your likes, your love, comments, and encouragement. Hope I encourage you guys as well to let's do it. Okay, let's keep fit. Ganbatte. Okay, let's exercise. Or, try to have better diet and stuff like that. Again, if of course you're healthy and you've been doing all your health check, whatever size you are, it doesn't matter. Okay, tall, short, fat, thin, as long as you're staying healthy, that's most important. For me, again, the weight is contributing to my sleep disc problem. I have spine problem, had surgery done, so no choice. I got to lose the weight. Anyway, keep going. Let's go. So now it's about 10:25. So 30 minutes of FUN-xercise, of cardio exercise. So I should stop this about 10:55. And then after that, today, yes, focusing on my upper body muscle training. I mean, I can see slight improvement, very slight, maybe 1% or 2% improvement, but it helps, okay? No matter how small, it's not competition and there's no deadline. So I'm just going to go with the flow and try to improve my muscle conditioning and muscle strengthening exercise. Let's go. Ganbatte. Again, hi guys. Thank you so much again for watching. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Kamsahamnida. 谢谢多谢感谢. Selamat kufungkap. Nandri tayabat. Istuti. Terima kasih. Dankeschön. Obrigado. Spasibo. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. And thank you. That's my language. Okay, so I think, yeah, trust me, I can talk in very great detail. That's why I'm feeling thoughtful today. This morning I woke up early, 6 a.m. By about 8, I was at mom's place helping her to pack her stuff, and she went through so much anguish in terms of like wanting to keep so many things, because that house, we've been staying in that house, I mean, since young. Actually, not since young, since we didn't move house once, so that's like so-called our second house. And my mom has been staying there for easily 25 years, around there or more. So 20 plus years accumulation of all the pots and pans and everything. Oh my god, it's so cluttered. So my auntie and my siblings previous weeks has helped her to clear her storeroom, her other rooms as well. So now the kitchen, thank god I was there today, but also it is quite a difficult situation because you have to I had to convince my mom to actually let go of a lot of things. I know she keeps using the same reason, which I know I went through that phase myself. I've moved house at least 4 or 5 times myself because I've been renting outside in the past decade plus. Every 2 to 3 years I'm moving. Okay, so easily more than 15 years I've been staying outside. So every 2-3 years depends. On average, sometimes even 1 year. Some of the places that I rented. Every time I move, I have to think about all my things, right? So a lot of things are packed in boxes. If you don't use them anymore after a year, you forgot about them. It's like Marie Kondo said, it doesn't spark your joy. Throw, seriously, give away, sell away. But if you sell, do give yourself a deadline. I mean, oh my god, I still haven't had a deadline on some of my things. Couldn't sell them, or for years already, it's just stuck there. But strangely, there are things that after 2 years, people actually want, and then, okay, I'll sell it very cheap away, just to basically get rid of it. So, especially technology stuff, right? Don't keep accumulating, guys, please don't. I have friends who's like me in the past. I guess we have this gas syndrome, okay? Gear acquisition syndrome. We like to keeping lots of gear and stuff, but then if you don't use it, end up it's just gonna be stuck there, wasted. Seriously, I've given friends some electronic presents, okay, I mean like electronic devices as present. A few years later I was asking them, oh, so how's the thing? They just kept it there, they don't even use it. So it's like, my god, could you at least sell away and give to someone else? I don't mind. I know it's yours, but the thing is, don't waste it, okay? So electronic stuff, if it's not being used, and you keep buying, and you have more than 2 of everything, is too much. And like my mom, she has, oh my god, her pots and pans. She's not cooking anymore, you see, cooking for only herself. So in the past, when we had a bigger family, yes, but everyone has moved out, so you do not have to keep them. I know it's all sentimental reason, I get it, because I went through that phase, seriously. But just got to get rid of them, seriously, because sentimental can only bring you so far until it becomes crippling. That's where hoarding comes in. When you're a hoarder, you replace your emotional and you put the emotion of things, and that should not be the way we live life. We should live life the way we want and be happy and be aspiring to go and learn skills or go out there, travel the world, and not based on materialism, a thing that you want and you kept there just for the sake of keeping. The problem is this, I did tell her, this is Singapore, no choice. Land is very scarce, land is at a premium, okay? And now you're downsizing. So for example, now we have 3 rooms, her current house, until she's at 1 room. So you're downsizing by a quarter. So let's say you have 4, I mean as an analogy of course, you have 4 plates, you got to throw away or give away the other 3 and just keep 1. Because no one else, because she will be staying alone, taking care, but my brother will be around the vicinity, so there's still someone to help if she needs. She's still able-bodied, she's 70 years old, but she's still capable to do her own things, and she does set her own business things outside. Every day she does go to work. So the thing is, and she wanted to work, which is good for her because like she wanted to keep active. We get it. Frankly speaking, our siblings who have provided for her, and now that she downsized, she'll have a little bit of retirement money. So I will still continue to encourage her to, if you can, stop the business or something, just go and travel the world, or not so travel, but at least go and learn some skill, which she kind of wanted, but we'll see. Okay, we really have to encourage her, and she has to put in the effort. Anyway, the more important thing is that she needs to get rid of all the excess stuff. And so when looking back, sometimes when I go back to my parents' house, I realize some of my negative traits came from where I can literally see it. My mom presenting it, okay, be it the hoarding problem or some other character which I don't really like, but yes. So yes, I am my mom's son. You are a children of your parents. So whatever traits you have learned from young, it carries through you when you're adult. But when you are growing older, you get wiser, you can change, okay? You have the capacity to change. You are a wise adult, okay? I mean, some things you can keep, being frugal, being thrifty, or know how to manage things, stress management, whatever. I mean, good stuff, sure, you keep, you learn, you improve. Bad stuff, you got to change. So one of which is hoarding, okay? So my family has this issue, trust me. I see it in my siblings as well. So I went through that long phase, literally decade plus years, over 10, 15 years of trying to unhold my life, you know, so that there's clarity of mind, there's space for you to breathe and walk around and move. So the lesser the things, actually better. I'm not saying I'm a minimalist, because minimalist also doesn't mean like only a few things. Minimalist means you think you use and keep things with meaning and purpose. So that's the thing that I hope one day I can reach and attain. I'm still going through that, okay? I'm still going through the unholding phase. A huge improvement since 10 years ago, that's for sure. I have boxes full of stuff. Textbooks, magazines and toys. Now, I kept them away, throw them, given away, give to charity, give to Salvation Army, and many, many things. I got huge boxes of CDs, all given away a few years ago. So, no point keeping. So unfortunately, my mom has to move with the times, and that's something that us as children, 4 of us, 4 kids, and my relatives and everyone around her is trying to make her understand. I know it's not going to be easy. No one says it's easy, okay? And a lot of that comes from the emotion and sentimentalism of holding back things. And I know her time comes from a period, actually not really, not her time, actually. If you say grandparents, yes. What I'm saying is, in our grandparents' time, they will keep things because they will say, oh, back in their times, they don't have much things. So to them, it's like wealth accumulation. But then, frankly speaking, if you look deeply into it, a lot of things are not even valuable unless it's antique, something that's valuable. And again, don't tell me the excuse of, oh, it's for collection. Collection needs to have value. If collection has no value, it's just taking up space, and it's just a way of you holding, and you're giving yourself an excuse to keep rubbish. Okay, so seriously, I know it sounds very cruel, but trust me, a lot of this helps in you getting rid and lightening up your life, and so you don't get burdened by materialistic things. I don't want her to live her life in the remaining forever how many decades of life, you know, since hopefully she does retire and really not work already. But you know, to have a carefree senior age, you know, rather than being burdened by things in her life, and she, as we call it, attribute things with emotion and then hang on to it just for the sake of sentimentalism. There's only so much you can be sentimental about. And like I said, bring back to that point, Singapore is small, no choice, no space. That's why she's downsizing as well. If it's overseas, you have space, land is cheap or cheaper. Okay, I won't say it's cheap, but there's space, sure. You have a whole mansion full of rubbish, you have the space, okay? But still, it's not good, okay guys? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying that even you have a large space, don't waste the space. You could use the space for many other things, or to earn money with or whatever, you know? So, just be mindful of how much things and rubbish you keep. And, okay, I can't use the word rubbish, so it's very, very cruel, sorry. But things that you feel has sentimental, has meaning, but you must really ask yourself, literally do the condo Mary Kondo, and see if the thing sparks your joy. If not, and after a year or two, you say the storage, you never even thought about it, it means it brings no joy to you. Get rid of it. Do not keep just to say, oh, I use money. Yes, everything is bought with money, okay, everything. Problem is, everything loses value over time. There are things that has value, I understand. Maybe wine, maybe assets like gold and silver bar. I mean, things that have value over time, yes, those are for investment. I get it. I mean, if your whole house is gold bar, then you're freaking rich. I won't say freaking rich, but good for you, okay? You have investment in that sense. But there are things that's no investment value. Pots you buy at a discount 5 years ago. Now it's zero or negative value, I would say, even negative value. Why negative value? Because it's keeping your house for no reason, you don't use it, it's taking up space, that's negative value. So not even zero value, it's negative. It eats into your life and space. And again, in Singapore especially, space is at a premium. So no choice, okay? So that's something that I learned over time as well. So that's how healthy living and so quality life. Because it's not just taking care of your body, but you've got to take care of your environment and the things that you own and the things that's around you. Seriously, it's a whole ecosystem, holistic thinking, as they say, that affects your health. There's this there's this TV series I've seen before, a few years ago, maybe decade already. I'm not sure if it's still running in the TV. Not in Singapore, but it's in US, I think Europe maybe have as well. It's called Hoarders, literally. The title is called Hoarders. People who keep things and accumulate things, right? So there are people who keep things so much. It's so ridiculous. There have been cases of people who died in their own house, piled to the ceiling of their holding rubbish, seriously. And there are animals that die inside and it's kept there. That's so scary. You know, that's so ridiculous. So please don't be a victim of your own hoarding. You know, and yes, it is a mental problem. It is a mental issue. I mean, a lot of people have certain degree of hoarding tendency, but those extreme ones, like the TV show Hoarders, is crazy. They hoard things, right? And if there's certain things that's gone or moved away, they can feel anxious about it, and they couldn't even navigate the house without the item there. It's like, oh my god, that's really a serious mental issue. Okay, that you really got to see a doctor, a psychologist or something, a psychiatrist to really go through and work it out. Okay, and work it out. And quite often I see the series, right? A lot of them attribute the holding of things at a change of an emotional event in their life. For example, someone passed away. Their mom passed away, he kept the mom stuff forever, and then it gets more and more and more. So he attributes the passing away, there's no closure, and the things become the representation of the mom, but it got out of hand, ridiculous. So I get it, because like I said, I have gone through, of course, I mean, I'm not super old, but then I've gone through enough decades in my life that I to understand how the loss of something you want to keep and use physical item to represent the person or event or something and the love behind it. You can only keep so much, seriously. You only can keep so much. Too much, it becomes overloading, and then it becomes a burden and barrier, obstacle in your life, seriously. So please unhold your life. I'm still going through it, but looking at one of my mom's condition, she's pretty serious. Pretty serious. Anyway, okay. I don't talk too much about it, because tomorrow I'm still going down to my mom's place to look at her new home and advise her on certain things and see what else. Because one thing also, in case you have a senior parent or grandparent or something who's living alone or relatively alone or something, be careful again. You got to, I guess, advise on the house. How, for example, simple things like, I asked my mom whether she's cooking, how often she needs to cook, gas stove, open flame, or electric cooker. I rather suggest electric because less likelihood that the flame, in case anything goes wrong, might burn down the house. Cause that freaking happened to my grandmother, okay? Yeah, actually that's a good point. I'll bring this up to my mom again. I know it's a bit cruel, it's like, oh my god, you're going to stir up a lot of emotion, but no choice. You got to make her understand, you got to make someone understand that shit has happened, okay? And in my case, in my family case, shit literally did happen. Okay? It literally burned my grandma's house, she tried to save it, she got burned herself really badly, and now she's in a wheelchair. That was decades ago, but she passed away was it earlier this year? No, last year. Late last year, so she passed away. Anyway, so what happened? My grandmother tried to save the house of her kitchen. She got burned, and she got stroke after that. So for the 20 plus 30 years of her life, she's on the wheelchair, and all her kids, which is my uncle and auntie, have to take care of her every day and stuff like that. I mean, I'm not blaming that she's trying to save the house, but the problem is fires do exist. And like earlier this year, seriously, my neighbor, opposite block, if you search fire in my Facebook, right, you will see the video. I literally filmed that, oh my god, someone on the opposite block had fire, okay, because of the PMD, portable mobility device, all those vehicles that caught fire literally happened in my neighborhood. I did call 995. I did call the ambulance, the fire department. They said someone already called, so that's a good thing. But so within about 5 minutes, fire engine and the ambulance came as well to take care of the fire. There were people hurt in that No one died, thank God, but there were people hurt in that incident. So yeah, when you keep a lot of stuff, it's fire hazard. Especially if you have naked flames or yes, electro. What happened to all this is electricity that caught fire. Yes, those are also dangerous, for sure. But knowing a senior citizen in a house with open flame for cooking, that is like, I just don't like that feeling. It's not necessary also, anyway, she stopped cooking a lot, cooking for herself, simple things, and she can't eat a lot of other things because of her pre-diabetic condition, she's eating medication, so that's why all the more you need to scale down the things in the house, not be cluttered, be clean. Unfortunately, she's not a very clean person, she don't really have the house a lot. And so, flames and stuff like that, you don't want to leave it there, shit happens again, you know, you never know. So at least electricity, if shit happens, you just shut down electricity, you know, just get cut off. So it won't get worse. But a flame, once it gets caught fire, it will spread. And it will be a really dangerous situation. So I'm just trying to reduce the hazard that might be in the house. So anyway, I do know that the new housing in Singapore, anyway that house is meant, apparently, I'm not wrong, it's meant for older folks. So I think there is some emergency things around the house, or fencing or handle or something like that. So in case as she ages, she may need all this to support her. Anyway, let's go. Ganbatte. So much about my mom's situation. Next thing. Oh yeah, today I watched in Netflix. Oh my god. Perspiration. Okay, perspiring all over. My whole back is now wet. That's good. So again, thank you so much. Konbanwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadee-ka, 傍晚好. 谢谢你们的收看. So thanks, this is day 242. I have so far traveled 2,514 kilometers and burnt off, oh my god, the counters moved already. So it's 80,125 calories burnt. 80,080. Let's go. Ganbatte. So about 10 more minutes left of this 30 minutes of cardio. Oh yeah, let's look at my heart rate. Which I forgot again to turn it on. Until the past few weeks I did turn it on. Never mind, let's quit it. Turn it on, give it a few minutes to read my heart rate. Again, my optimal heart rate is between 120 to 130 for 30 minutes. Let's go. Ganbatte. So far, a lot of cool sound music. I think the playlist is now playing a lot of the newer songs that I added. So that's a good thing. Like that song just now was Tenkitsune. Oh, again Tenkitsune. Wait, hold on. Did I randomize? Oh, I forgot. No wonder I keep playing Tenkitsune. Okay, I'm gonna randomize it. Oops. So this is by Tenkitsune, the 20-plus-year-old, pretty young chap from Vietnam. And yeah, he makes electronic music. So I really like his music. I did send out like a message to him to like praise his music actually. Anyway, let's go. This song is called Sleep Deprived. So actually Sleep Deprived is quite relevant. This morning I woke up at 6. I slept last night a bit late, like 1 AM, so I'm quite sleep deprived. So just now afternoon before this exercise, I did sleep for about 2 hours I think. I was really tired. So this afternoon, okay, I finished watching this movie, Between Two Ferns, okay, by Zach Gandolfiniakis. I think I pronounced it correctly, I hope. So he got a lot of celebrity, okay. His thing is celebrity comes on his show, he do his interview with them, and between two ferns, so it's a comedy thing. So he asked them very rude question, and then the celebrity, technically I'm not supposed to laugh at it and feel very offended, and so you want to see how offended they are. So seriously, from Gal Gadot to Tessa, to who else? Benedict Cumberbatch, to oh my god, a lot of celebrities okay, but some A-listers, some B-listers I guess. The super A-lister one, well you don't see, too bad, we didn't see, oh Keanu Reeves did turn up. You know what, Keanu Reeves have been turning up a lot of these small little gigs, I don't know why. I think it's kind of like promoting somewhat some of his movie upcoming ones. But anyway, so Keanu Reeves, who's one of the celebrity, David Letterman as well. Now the funny thing is this, the whole show actually is a bit meh for me, MPH. It's like, I don't know, I feel the story, the narrative is pretty somewhat bland. I mean yes, it's him trying to get the episode done, and then Will Ferrell is his boss in this fictitious world, and then yeah, kind of like told him he needs to shoot more, and then of course the shit that happens along the way, and then towards the end they kind of like yay, just keep chanting USA, USA. I mean, a bit lame, sorry. I'm not saying lame about USA, I'm just lame like the way the story ended. It's like, really? There be something more unexpected, something more fun, something more wow, not seen before, so to speak. So then it rolled into the credits, okay, at the end, and then the credits, okay, it's a very slow credit, but I don't mind. Why? The credit has those outtakes, okay? So, not a lot of films, usually comedy will have outtakes of all the funny shoots, right? The outtakes actually is much more funny than the film itself, so I thought, okay. So if a film's credit is more fun than the film itself, it's a bit bad, I feel. I really like Zach Galifianakis, seriously. I mean, he's great in Hangout and many others. He has that persona, okay? That beaten up loser, inverted comma, although he's a very great actor. He's that kind of loser persona, which is what he's trying to kind of portray and stuff like that. So this film kind of showed him that, oh, he has his talk show at the end, so he's not loser anymore. But again, the way the whole story arc, just bland, There are some fun moments, but so little. So again, like I said, when the credit makes you laugh more or more interested than the film itself, it kind of says quite a bit. Maybe the whole point is about the credit. And that's why the credit is very slow. Seriously, the scrolling on the credit is like super slow. But because the outtakes is at the side, so you're just literally focusing on the outtakes. Yeah. Anyway, let's go, ganbatte. And oh yeah, I finished watching, because yesterday I started watching also a new documentary by Netflix called Inside Bill's Brain. Bill's Brain. Bill's Brain, because it's Bill Gates. It's talking about Bill Gates. Microsoft, right? So I mean, he already kind of left semi-retired or left already Microsoft. So he's doing his foundation, saving the world, so to speak, with polio, eradicating polio, and climate. And talk about climate, okay, yes. Huge thing today, right? Or just since yesterday, Europe, all over Europe, kids, yeah, you can say it's kids, children, so-called skip school, peaceful protests, raising awareness, climate change. Okay, good for them. Great that this climate change is like happening. This protest against like making a movement, a change. I mean, it has been happening for years, but not much has been, been done. Or they are, but I don't know how's the impact. And as they say, time is running out. And just now, I did watch also another documentary by China News Asia, which talk about the food. So it's by Chef Ming, so Singapore chef. So he goes around the world or region to find out why certain ingredients, such as bean sprout and potatoes, have increased and inflated in price like 60-70 times. 60-70%, sorry. So about 6 times or 7 times more. So it's crazy. And all attributed to a large degree due to climate change. So I didn't know. I mean, I know it's climate change, but how, I don't know until I saw a documentary. It's like, oh, okay. So the climate change caused weather system change. So potatoes can't grow, like, gets dry or can't grow fully in size because of the frost, or it actually encourages to a certain extent, which is ironic, but it happens. So they say the professor was saying that the carbon, carbon emission, right? So carbon goes out, yes, warm air, so what do you call that? The greenhouse effect, so the whole world gets warmer and colder, more extreme temperatures as well. But apparently the increase in carbon also helped the plants in the sense that to grow faster by 20 to 30% according to the professor. But it also means the heat goes up, and the heat kills the plant faster as well. So, and the extreme changes in the weather. So it's a pro and con, but mostly con than pro. So, and that's what caused the elevation of the prices of potatoes and bean sprout. So simple food ingredients going to change in price. Climate change is really related, be it directly or indirectly, to all of this. Which is scary if you think about it, because that has real impact to every common person, especially working adult, who has to feed the family, feed himself, herself. And so cost of ingredient goes up means your food, your shopping, your grocery all goes up. Okay, the cost goes up. And it's the irony that we as consumer, we are part of the problem, okay? I am part of the problem, that's for sure. I mean, the plastic you use, the food wastage, or if there's any wastage, or things that you keep. And in this case, hoarding itself, yes, the hoarding don't seem like a direct correlation, but it also means that you keep buying and keep buying. You're not reducing, so that's why they say the 3R, right? You're not practicing the first R. You got to reduce first, then recycle, then reduce, then recycle. But most people now is focusing on recycle. Yes, recycle is great, but the first thing is reduce. If you don't reduce, it's just going to accumulate. And then they'll come to a point that recycling, in fact, it's already at that point. Recycling is not enough to solve the problem. So reduce and reuse. Reuse as in, like, okay, I get it, it's just a bit contradicting. So, for example, my mom has a lot of pots. Technically, yes, she can reuse. But if she had reduced, in fact, today she also was like cursing herself. She said that I should have bought. Why? She says why she had bought. Same thing, that's the mindset, you see. If you have reduced in the first place, you won't be holding with a lot of things. And therefore, you just need to reuse things that can be reusable with lesser things. See? So that's the second thing. Good, she does reuse a lot of things, but she got also a lot of excess things. Okay? So that's part of the problem. Why do you need to buy 10 different pots over time when the old ones can be reusable and still can work? Or in fact, some of them, she didn't even use it. That's the crazy thing. That's the mindset of holder. You buy things, you kept it, you don't even use it. Classic holding, waste of money, waste of time and effort, and waste of space. So that's why reduce is still number one. Okay, buy only necessary. I'm not saying that I'm anti-consumerism, but yet the same time consumerism is part of the problem. Okay, buy when needed. Don't buy 10 different t-shirts and say that every day you change. Yes, every day you change, but you change only so much. Okay, I know there are fashionistas out there, people who like change almost like every day, have 2-3 different shirts just to keep them happy, I think. But is that a bit too much? You know? If you focus less on materialism and focus more on your skill and upgrading and making a change in your world or your financial, and that's part of the financial thing as well. If perhaps even successful people don't use a lot of things. I mean, they do, but they don't waste. Let's make this way. They know how to focus the money on something that is investable, that has value, that comes back. Okay, not that I am at that level yet, but that's what I read and seen. And so, you want to be a successful person, then you must have that mindset and not a poor person's mindset where, oh, just keep buying, and keep accumulating. That's a poor person mentality because you're wasting money on unnecessary things, on not investable things, and things that will lose value. You don't get away. Then you ask yourself, why am I poor? Why do I have money? Why do people are rich? Why they're more successful? Because of mindset. Mindset different. And you keep all the rubbish. So you are the rubbish, sorry to say. You keep rubbish, you are the rubbish. You can't blame others, and you can blame yourself. The only way is change. Change it over time, make a good habit, reduce, and then reuse things if possible. Of course, recycle. I mean, everyone, we are trying as much as possible to recycle. But it's also a systematic thing because if the system where you live doesn't have recycling much, in fact, Singapore is ridiculous. I went to Japan, I went to US, their recycling mindset is very strong. In fact, Japan is one of the strongest in Asia. If you do not sort things out for recycling, they really will get angry at you, and the community will enforce this on new people who actually live in the community. Like, you must recycle. There are certain days to throw certain things. I mean, people will come pick it up, or you go to the collection point and really sort out plastic, metal, paper, and wash them. Because a lot of things in Singapore, that's why it's ridiculous. We didn't have that mindset from young where if you want to recycle, the things has to be clean first. I know it seems counterintuitive, but no choice, because things that have dirt, not dirt, has food and oil and stain inside, they can't just recycle like that. It doesn't work that way, it doesn't. So it wasn't, I guess it wasn't inculcated in our education since young, although we keep saying reuse or recycle. But how? And how to go about doing it correctly, that's the difference. Of course, I hope to slowly also learn, maybe someday I can have a composting unit. So you compost all the wasted all the odds and ends of your vegetable or food. So it turns to compost, and the compost can grow other vegetable or turn into something that is soil. But there will be some a bit inconvenience because you have to have that pot of things and they might have smell. So that's the thing, you see. And you're living in HDB, if you're living in government and 80% of Singaporeans are living in close quarters from neighbors, if you have something smelly, it's going to get complained. And insects and all these things. So I don't know, I still have to realize and I guess understand and put myself to another level. Hopefully the younger generations have that as education to learn how to do composting or a better way of composting. I don't know, I hope there's some technology to help us understand how can compost so that we don't have a lot of food waste. Or let's put it this way, the food waste becomes something useful, you know, as compost. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Oh, time's up. Yokata! Woo, 30 minutes of cardio done. Let's see, my heart rate, about 119. Okay. Just slightly under the 120. But that's fine. Let's go. Upper arm exercise. Again, thank you so much. Konbanwa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadika, pamahao. 谢谢你们收看. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for likes, love, support, and comments. Hope I encourage as well, just like others have done. So for me, I'm passing it forward to you guys to actually take care of your health and environment, and like I said, so many things in life. I know I'm not being a saint or guru of this. I myself also as guilty, as not as educated in certain areas, in eco and climate change and stuff. But I try to read up more. I try to kind of raise up awareness, not just for myself and to others, to understand, hey, it's an issue. Let's do something about it. I'm trying to reduce, of course. Next step is, of course, to get rid of plastics that I don't want to keep. The thing is, most of us in HDB use plastic as rubbish bag, right? But I'm just thinking, hopefully, we can get more of the biodegradable ones and then use those instead. You know, not just to carry groceries, but use that for rubbish bag as well. And therefore, you know, to reduce impact. Now, I did read before, some disposable rubbish bag is not really that disposable. I mean, not that they're biodegradable. So it's a bit of a challenge. Like, you want to help the environment, but end up you might be causing more of the problem. So that's why people give up. I mean, I would say I give up. I would say it's just tough that, oh my god, what's really right? Just hope that the community, I'm not that pushing the problem, but they are part of the whole issue as well. To understand and educate us consumers what we should do, or give us the option, you know, so that we know. Anyway, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Hold on, there's a message there. Thank you for to be the broadcast. Oh, okay. How about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright. Hi guys, again, thanks for watching. Good evening. 도모 아리가토 고자이마스. 감사합니다. 谢谢. 감사해요. Actually, not much about what I cooked today. That's okay. I think something to to say. It's tasty, this I can say. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. Actually, I thought next time maybe I can do both hands like this. Yeah, you save a lot of time actually. Because I could stretch both at the same time. Yeah, doesn't matter actually. In that sense. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. Wait, 20. She's supposed to do 30. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo. Okay, next, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go, let's go. Ganbare! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 39, 38. Alright. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ganbare! Okay. I have to keep working on my left. I realize I can move my left flex easily, but my right, it's very weak actually. It's not moving as much. I think you need to do more of the presses or something like that. Anyway, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. Whew. Alright. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. Woo! Let's go, ganbare! Inside this time. Let's go. Deltoid muscles up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ooh, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yeah! My favorite song. It's a very key song. Outside Island. It's by Dream. What's the name again? Dream Wellow. W-A-L-L-O-W. Dream Wellow. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 32, and 3, 34, 35. Again, hi guys, konbanwa, 안녕하세요, 사와디캅, 傍晚好, 谢谢你们收看. Thank you so much for your likes and comments and encouragement. Hope I encourage you guys as well. So let's get fit, okay, and stay healthy. 8, 9, 30. All right. Next one. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30.
Something sweet and it's something in my body.
What is that? Loud.
It's just a beat or something getting me higher.
Alright, this song it's called We Got That Cool. It's called We Got That Cool by VSB, Afrojack, and Icona Pop. Okay. Is it local? What is it local? Sounds familiar.
Let's keep this real, cause we
Gambale.
alone.
5,
This is what I came for.
6,
Yeah, I got what I came for.
7, 8,
Do you feel it in your body?
9,
When I say your name,
10,
I can give it all you want it.
11,
Drive you insane.
12,
Cause I feel it in my body.
13,
Down through my legs.
14,
You can give it all you want it.
15,
Oh boy, we got that.
16, 17,
We got that.
18, 19, 20, 1, 22. So let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Woo. Alright.
Yeah, I'm a
Okay, boxing time.
We got what we need here, baby, I ain't leaving. Let's have some fun while we're looking for meaning.
2,
Cause this is what I came for.
3,
Yeah, I got what I came for.
4, 5,
Do you feel it in your body?
6,
When I say your name,
7,
I can give it all you want it. Drive you insane. Cause I feel it in your
10,
body. Down through my
11,
legs. You can give it all you
12,
want it. Oh boy, we got
13,
that cool.
14,
We
15,
got that cool.
16,
Oh boy, we got
17,
that. Oh boy, we got that.
18,
Oh boy, we got that.
19, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Alright, let's go. Second last one. Last one will be my push-up. Let's see how many I can do today. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Continue. The alarm went off. Hold on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo. 21. Come on, ganbate. 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. Woo. Oh my god. Okay, push up time. Let's go down. Okay, let's see how many I can do this time. Try to go for 10 to 15 normal push up, and then the remaining ones will be my knee-based push-up, which I've been doing I think 50 the last time, 50. But my full push-up I think I can do, that time was like 13 to 15, so that's how many I can do now. Because my hand did hurt my neck and the back and the shoulder before. I can't strain it last week when I did it. I think I overdid it. So hopefully today I don't strain anything. Let's go. Ganbate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh shit, hold on. Woo. Come on, 4 more. Let's go. 12, 13, 14, 15. Today, okay, there's some progress. I can do 15 now, 1-5. I know it looks pathetic, very little, but so haven't not exercised for 18-20 years and then start doing this only like in the last 3 months. And even then, like I said, I do my arm exercise, rest 2 days again, advised by my fitness instructor. So technically, I've been doing my upper arm for about a month, you know. So it still takes a while. Pretty weak, my muscles, pretty weak. Okay, let's do the knee-based push-up, which I can do 15 now if I'm wrong. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, rest well. Trying to catch my breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Oh god. Okay, I'm there. Come on, 20 more. Ganbate. Okay, come on. 1, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 8, 39, 40. Oh my god, I can feel the strain now. Come on. I can do it. Come on, 10 more. I mean, my arm shaking already. It's not good. I mean, that's usually a sign means that's it, my body. Alright, I'm gonna try 10 more. Let's see how much I can go this time. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. My feet. Okay, get back. I can feel the shaking already. Okay, that's good. Now, that's good. After this improved since day 1 of this muscle exercise. I know 242 days, but 242 days of my exercise doing cardio, but I've only been doing like 100 plus days of like muscle workout. So yeah, it takes time. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much. As usual, hi. Konbawa, annyeonghaseyo, sawadika. So please do take care of your mental health, internal health, and physical health, okay? And you know, haze is still around, so take care of your respiratory system and breathing and everything. So if you need a mask, you need air purifier with HEPA filter, please do so, okay? That's it. Good night. Take care as usual. Sleep well, rest well, eat well, okay? Stress free. And that's it. See you tomorrow. Good night. おやすみなさい. Selamat malam, selamat tidur. annyeonghaseyo. Okay. 傍晚好，晚安了。谢谢大家。再见啦，拜拜。再见。Thank you.